Hello. First of all, I want to introduce myself. Welcome to this amazing event. My name is Maria Fernanda Martinez Duarte, and I will talk to you about zero hunger. Hope you like it and enjoy it. Does it not happen to you that when you go downtown or somewhere, there are always people asking for money or food on the street, working for hours in the sun just to get some coins so they don't starve? Think about these poor people that aren't able to do anything to get themselves out of hunger. But wait, even if you don't get them out of this big problem, something can be done. You can make a really big change by little steps and actions. It's just that you want to. Hunger in the world is an extremely important problem that many people suffer. Alimentation is a basic right and need that we should all have access. There are women, children, elderly people, and families that are vulnerable in the way that they do not have enough resources to be able to obtain the food needed for a good health. This is a reality that is spreading ever more, creating an environment of inequality, such as poverty, putting the right to food at risk. This year, when we went to the beach, some children came to us selling gum. This because they needed money to be able to eat. Instead of giving them money, my dad decided to invite them to sit at a table and order them some enchiladas and a glass with water. The children thanked him so much because a while ago they hadn't eaten and they were already hungry. Let's define what's hunger. Hunger is the shortage or not access to the necessary amount of food. This for the development and health of a person, which creates a barrier to the growth of the same person and in big traits of the country. There are almost 800 million people hungry all around the world, the vast majority in developing countries. It is not easy to mention all the reasons for hunger, because it will take a long time and still we wouldn't end up. But the principal reason, and in the one we will focus on, is in poverty. Hunger makes people less productive and more prone to disease, so they are often unable to increase their incomes and improve their way of life. Hunger is the most extreme manifestation of poverty and human deprivation. Hunger and malnutrition have become the most serious problems of extreme poverty, and ending this has become an international priority. The problem is not the lack of food, because we can ensure that there is enough food to fill the whole world. What is happening is that society has always had levels, where only some ones are allowed to access this food. They do not have access to markets due to the lack of resources and prices in there. In Latin America and the Caribbean, 39.3 million joined the famine. Rates of undernourishment have increased in recent years, largely as a consequence of the situation in South America, where the percentage of hunger increased from 4.6% in 2013 to 5.5% in 2018, far away the UN Zero Hunger target. The uptick in hunger is closely associated with the region's general economic slowdown. The panorama of food security and nutrition in Latin America and the Caribbean 2017 have reported the progress in the countries in the region and gave information to policymakers in order to propose and advance policies and programs that help to fight against hunger, chronic malnutrition, and to stop the rapid spread of the obesity epidemic. Making a change. The objective is to end hunger, achieve food security, make better nutrition, and promote sustainable agriculture. In order to achieve this goal of zero hunger, the United Nations tell us that we must pursue 8 goals that will set the way for this important challenge. Universal access to nutritious and healthy food. End all forms of malnutrition. This is somewhat difficult, but not impossible to achieve, and we can gradually decrease. Duplicate the productivity and income of small producers. Promote sustainable agriculture and develop resilient farmer practices. Ensure genetic diversity in food production. Investing in the development of rural infrastructure, agricultural research, technology, and plant gene banks. correct and prevent trade restrictions and distortions in global agricultural markets, take measures to ensure the proper functioning of food commodity markets and facilitate timely access to market information. These objectives are a little difficult to achieve, but with intention, everything can be done. But we must not only focus on these goals. We must unite them to other objectives that are related to other problems such as climate change or poverty. The objective is to end hunger. This, achieving food security and improving nutrition and promoting sustainable agriculture. Doing this is vital to the construction of a better future for all. Adding that can make a great change is to adopt policies, establish institutions, and mobilize resources that promote the growth of agricultural production and the correct use of natural resources. Me and some of you as students can make small changes from sharing this type of information and raising awareness among people by getting them to join the change. We can use social media in our favor and spread the problem and the solutions so it can reach more and more people. Let us support farmers and local markets. Let us make sustainable choices about food. Let us support good nutrition for all. And let us fight against food waste. Just think, in other circumstances that person could have been you. So, what can you do to end hunger?
Is a story about zero. What if you didn't have enough to eat? What if your life was defined by what you didn't have? More than 800 million people are hungry and undernourished. They live in fear of zero. It's time for us to rethink zero. This is the Zero Hunger Challenge, a comprehensive vision of a world where hunger is ended everywhere, a mission to zero out hunger. In 2012, UN Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon launched the Zero Hunger Challenge, setting the world 5 challenges to end hunger in our lifetime. Sustainable food systems across the globe, zero loss or waste of food, double smallholder productivity and income, access for everyone to adequate food all year round, and zero stunted children less than 2 years old. In a world of plenty, no one should go hungry. But right now, more than 30% of children are malnourished. 1 in 9 people are currently hungry. By 2050, there will be 9 billion people in our world. We must work together to make sure everyone gets the food they need. We will commit to support and empower women to become equal decision makers in their households. When women have equal choices, women and children are better fed. We will improve access to food by partnering to promote small family farms and the infrastructure that serves them, sharing knowledge and experience to sustainably improve land management and productivity. We will work together to minimize food losses during production, storage, and transport, and encourage consumers to reduce waste and make wise choices about what to eat. The 5 challenges have been set. Now it's up to all of us, governments, businesses, civil society, and individuals, to join together to create the most beautiful number. Because when you zero out hunger, the possibilities become infinite.